Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back. I am your host and guide, Chris Thirtyne, and we are playing Rock and Roll Racing. We're still here going up against Grinder. We're still here on the planet Draconis. However, we've moved up into Vision A. So things are going to get a bit more difficult. Now, last time I kind of threw out some of the strategies that I use for winning. This time I'm gonna talk about something a little different. Did you guys see who the game was made by back in the first episode? I'm not sure if you would have caught it or not. Wow, they have a lot of missiles. But it was made by, if you saw the intro to the game, if you had watched that, where the titles had popped up. This game was made by Blizzard Entertainment. Did you happen to see that when their name popped up there? No? No, you didn't? Well, I don't know how you could miss it. It popped right up on screen. I'm pretty sure I left it on there. Anyways, if you're still confused as to, holy crap, am I not doing good? Wow, this one's a write-off. Alright, let's just try and collect some money. Anyways, for those who are wondering what I'm talking about, they're like, I swear I didn't see Blizzard Entertainment's name anywhere on there. When Blizzard Entertainment first formed, back in 1991, they formed under the name Silicon and Synapse. And their first few games, games that they worked on, weren't their own games. They worked on ports, and I'm totally in last place, so let's just go around and grab some money. They ported a few games, mainly stuff that would have been for like the PC. They ported it to the Amiga system and back and forth. But pretty much the first games they made for themselves under the name Silicon and Synapse. If I remember correctly, maybe it's not the first, but definitely one of the earliest, was a game called The Lost Vikings. Alright? Now, this will actually come into play later, because I'm going to put out a bonus episode where I'm going to show you actually a hidden character that you can unlock for this game that you can play as. A racer that has basically good top speed, good cornering, and good acceleration. So he's got everything except for the jumping. And this character is actually from The Lost Vikings. Blizzard actually they've actually been known to throw in a few characters from their older games into their new ones. So if you actually look out, the character's name is Olaf. And you can actually I think he even shows up in World of Warcraft if you look for him, if you know what you're looking for. But, being this, their second game that they made basically free on their own. Okay, maybe not free, but if I remember correctly, if The Lost Vikings was their first one, this is basically the game that came out right afterwards, back in 1992? 93, I'm pretty sure it was 92. I could be wrong, though. Oh, shit. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this fast. Yes! Okay, so, 1992, they released Rock and Roll Racing. 92? No, sorry, 93, they released Rock and Roll Racing, which is a year after they released... Sorry, after Mario Kart was released. So this kind of plays on the whole Mario Kart, but adds a bit more of a grown-up vibe. So for the people who were like, Mario Kart might have seemed a bit childish, this definitely plays into it. It was a very good move on Blizzard's part.
Let the carnage begin!
Now, if you want to put this into perspective, as to how soon Blizzard made it big and how well they actually worked, it was in 1994 where they changed their name to Blizzard Entertainment, and I'm fairly certain it was in 94. Yeah, 94, they were bought out by Vivendi distributors, sorry. They were still basically doing their own things, but they had a distributor to give them some backing on money. So, they've basically, at this point, they've made 2 games themselves, and they're already beginning work on their next game. You know what that one was? Warcraft, Orcs and Humans. Yes, the very first in a series that is going to take the world by storm and become huge. So in other words, 3-4 games in, not including ports, Blizzard Entertainment has already made it big, with a brilliant new idea that has basically changed gaming for pretty much ever. Yes, first place again.
One scores a first place knockout. Grinder finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone.
Oh man, so kind of going back, you base this and you look at this, and then you look at stuff like the new World of Warcrafts and StarCraft 2, and you can see a big difference. But look at the art style in this game, seriously, and then go back and look at the art style in Warcraft, the very first Warcraft game, and you will actually notice that they look fairly similar. And it still amazes me to this day that a game like this, or a game like The Lost Vikings, were made by a company who basically then turned around and made their living on strategy games, like what's the word for it? It's not active strategy. It's what is it? It's not turn-based strategy. It's real-time strategy, RTS games, and basically reinvented the massive multiplayer online games, the MMO. Right? This is that same company. And this is what I grew up on. This was like one of my favorite games as a kid. So all those people who spend all their time basically playing World of Warcraft, I would get home and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play some rock and roll racing. It's got some rocking music. I've got, oh man, I want to shoot some things. I want to race some things. Like they've always just known what they're doing, and I think that's really cool. And did anyone else see that? Was that just me, or did I start off on top of a mine? Was there a mine spawned directly underneath me from the beginning of this race? Because that's not fair. That is so not fair. Oh, another thing, I didn't really mention this. I said basically your rockets are the same as the, basically the laser shots from the first cars. I was actually wrong. These ones are actually more powerful, these rockets, and therefore when the other vehicle, you don't notice it at first, because basically, right now, all the cars are kind of weak, but if you were actually to go and upgrade your armor a bit, or go against other vehicles, you would notice that using those first... Ah, crap. Yes, got it. Okay. Using those first rockets, or not the rockets, but the laser blasts, would only be taking, and you'll notice when I get hit by them right now, only take off half a brick of health, as opposed to my missiles, which are now capable of taking off an entire circle. The same thing will happen later when we get to higher armor again, and there is another upgrade for the weapons, where these ones will eventually reach a point where they're only taking off half a block of health. So I was actually wrong there. There is a difference. The weapons have actually been improved, but nothing too drastic that you're crap, I don't want to be in front, I don't want to be in front. Oh, and I missed too. Well, at least I grabbed the money power-ups. That makes up for losing the 1,000 gold for not getting a kill. Man, I'm running into everything. Oh, and you stole my health! You stole my health! How dare you! You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna start shooting at you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Nope. Oh, man. Oh, crap. Well, probably not coming in first in this one, because at some point here, right there, I am going to blow up. Get off my tail. Off my tail. Thank you. Bye-bye. Now you see what I did there? I actually slowed down to let him pass me so that I could shoot him, and now he's way behind. Remember, it's not all about the power. Sometimes you gotta throw some strategy in there. And yes, I know dropping that mine there really isn't gonna do anything, but I was kind of hoping. Oh man, I didn't realize I was so close to him. Or I guess he hit the goo. Oh well. Still had no chance in catching up, which is why I just released those 3 missiles. I was hoping. Sometimes I'll do that. If I know I'm not going to be able to catch up, I'll just release the 3 missiles in a direction that I hope that they might hit somebody. And if that somebody happens to already have taken a large chunk of damage, then, hey, you never know. There is always the chance that I will be able to take them out. Another thing you could do is... Wow, I really went all over the place on that one. Another thing you could do is actually, if you're in first and you're coming up on the end, and I will do this if I'm... only if I have a huge lead. But you can actually go, and I will, like I said, I'll do this only if I have a huge lead, but turn around and fire off my last 3 missiles with like a power turnaround, using the power slab, so I basically go 180, or if I'm fast enough, even pull a full 360. This, that's, oh man, and you totally grabbed it right afterwards, so now I'm not even just going to be able to take you out. Oh well, hopefully I'll still be able to catch him. But pull the full 360 and let off your missiles while you're facing the other way, and if you're lucky, you'll be able to shoot them backwards and hit somebody, and who knows, even get the attack bonus for finishing them off, and still pass the finish line. Basically give yourself an extra 1,000 gold for another power-up. That's going to help you win more matches, come in first place more often, and just all around do better. Little things, like I said, really risky, kind of like trying to bump people off the edge of the course, or trying to bump them into going the wrong way so that you get that free person that you don't have to worry about anymore. But remember, do take care when doing this. You don't want to risk it and then lose your first place just for an extra 1,000 gold at some point. Yes, and I got the attack bonus. And missed the mine. And missed the warp. And hit the mine. Wow, okay. Let's take that all back. That wasn't as good as I had thought. And hit another mine, was that? Oh no, that was just money. Oh well, we got the money. I was hoping that was going to be a health there that I saw out of the corner of my eye, but... Yes, got the armor! Oh man, didn't even know I was going to get that. Good night. Okay, come on. Oh man. Oh well. Oh crap! How did... There we go. Whew. I was actually worried there for a second. I thought maybe I'd let him pass me and he was just going to kind of break free and just get... Oh, seriously? Seriously? Man, that sucked. Oh well, we got this. We've already got the points. We don't need to worry about the points. Now, once again, we're just doing it for the money. But, saying that, you know what, I think I'm gonna stop talking for these last... Whoa, 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 whoa! No, go away, go away, go away! But I think I'm actually gonna stop talking for these last few matches. You know why? Because I'm gonna sit back, and I think we're just gonna enjoy the music. We got 2 races left, alright? So let's just sit back. And of course, it's the one we hear every time.
Grinder is about to blow. That one jams into first. Rip fades into last. That one is dominating the race. Shred was lost out there. Grinder fades into last. That one is dominating the race. About to blow. Grinder was lost out there. That one lights him up.
That was a risky move at the end. But I got him. I let him catch up, and I still got him, and I still got the first.
Grinder.
I was actually worried, but that if I let him stay ahead, or stay right behind me, he would have shot me, so which is why I let him pass. I was also kind of worried that he was going to bump me and take me out when I was in the corner trying to go around the mine to let him pass. But it all worked out. Alright, let's just enjoy the music. One more time. One more time. Our last race of the season. Last race of the planet, actually.
Should avoid mine.
I'm so not doing as good this time.
Lost out there. Grinder is dominating the race. Grinder is about to blow. Shred was lost out there. That one should avoid mine. That one
No!
stays in the
No,
way.
no, no! No!
Rip scores a first place knockout.
What a horrible way to end the video.
Shred is a weak third. That one is in another time zone.
Yeah, it definitely felt like I was someplace else that race. Anyways, this season's over with. Sit down, strap in, and shut up. Oh, that's it, guys. Taking off for another planet. I'll see you guys when we get there. And the next episode, of course.